Okay, so to turn it on, just like your bike, you're going to hit the run switch.
Okay.
And then once those are white, you can hit the start button for a couple seconds. They'll turn green. What do we have?
Is my kickstand down? Is that the problem?
It might be.
It is.
Still down?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, kick it up. There you go. Now we can start. Perfect.
So it's green, so we're on.
Live. Now you can change the different riding modes here. So you can go from economy mode, you can go down here to sport mode, and that's going to give it the most power.
Right.
So you're live, it's on, it's ready to go.
Okay.
See what you think.
Oh, that's so crazy. So crazy. All right, let's get ready. Okay, here we go. Ooh, backwards is so weird. All my beautiful bitches, this is Mrs. Nuts of Anarchy, and we are taking a ride on this LiveWIre. Ooh, I can't see shit because my mirrors are in the wrong place. Wow, that is freaking nice. Holy moly, its response is so interesting. So, in sport mode, it gives you the most regenerative, I can't say regenerative, braking, which is why the throttle response, when you pull off the throttle a little bit, it kind of pulls you back because it's doing the most battery recouping. We'll go with recouping instead of regenerative. We're going to take it up on the freeway here and see how that runs. So smooth. Ugh, I see this fucking jackass. Not terribly too short for it. I have to be on my tippy toes, but I thought it was going to be a little bit worse. But I've never ridden a bike in the whole S position where your feet are kind of behind you, so it's a little bit different that your pegs are behind you when you stop for a short person. I got this jackass in front of me. But not anymore. It's about 50 degrees here in Tulsa today, so it's a little chilly. But the sun is shining, and we are riding. Woo. Oh my God, I do want one of these. Woo, 91, just like that. It's really comfortable. It's really like it I don't know. I don't know if it's small and it just fits nicely. I'm surprised at how comfortable it is with the whole forward leaning position. I kind of like it. Where is my range? 66 miles. 66 miles. its response and handling is so nice. I'm super impressed by that. And the just pulling off the throttle, the way it slows you down. So we're gonna spin around here. Thank Harley Davidson in Tulsa, Oklahoma for letting me test ride this. Being that this is only my second year of riding, it's super awesome to be riding these cool bikes, these new bikes. I'm super excited to see the Pan America next year, or this year actually, to get to test ride that as well. To have these opportunities is really incredible. I guess one of the questions always out there is, why should women want to buy this bike? And to me, it fits me so nice. I'm amazed, actually. I thought it would feel big, because to me, all the pictures and things I've seen of it, it seems somewhat, I won't say clunky, but it's tall looking, and I wasn't sure how I would like the feel of it and the riding position of it, but it's so sleek and slim actually when you get on it, and it's so responsive that, I don't know, I really like it. As a woman, as a new rider, none of those things really faze me. I think it's great. I'm very impressed. Yeah, so I believe when we took off from the dealership, I was sitting at about 81. Of course, I kind of used a lot of that power getting on and getting around, just kind of testing it out. And then as we were heading a little bit on the freeway, 2 or 3 miles, I was down to about 66. Now we're at 64. And now we're going to do a little surface streets and see how our regeneration happens. See how our miles are doing. Not sure I trust this lady next to me. The throttle response is so nice that I haven't had to use the brakes too much, which I know hurts my... So my miles have already gone up by 2. So that's interesting. The throttle is so responsive, I just want to just open it right up. And I know that that is dangerous because it will fly. So much power, so instantly. Amazing. Yeah, I know there's been a lot of hubbub out there about an electric bike and Harley Davidson, and it doesn't have the sound of the engine and all of the things that everybody classically likes, but I don't know. I like everything about this right now. And the engine noise or the sound that they put in it, I really like it. It lets you know it's going. It's kind of crazy when you start off because it's so silent and all you know is that the lights are green on the side and then you're ready. I guess I understand now. I've watched a lot of women videos or videos of women on sport bikes and things like that, and I always kind of think I don't understand the appeal, but I might be changing my mind. I don't necessarily want one, but something like this that gives me the feeling of it, but is still classically Harley. You know, after riding the Heritage, then riding a Streetglide, this you get on and you just feel so sleek, like you could just go anywhere and almost disappear, which is a little bit dangerous on a motorcycle because you want to be seen, but all right, so we just did all that surface street riding and we are up at 68 miles. It's interesting because the speeds I've hit are somewhat high, but you don't feel in any way out of control. The bike feels so steady, so sturdy. you know, I rode the brake out, and the times that I hit that throttle to really see the power that we put in it and the torque and whatnot, and it was, you felt a little out of control. Not terribly, but a little bit. This doesn't feel like that at all. So I find that to be a little bit interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I'd consider trading in my FatBob for this. This is a ton of fun. Almost. I did not think I would want one. I mean, not that I didn't think I would want one. I thought it was going to be a pretty cool bike. But now after riding it, I don't know. You almost have to force yourself to use the brakes just so that the people behind you kind of get an idea that you're stopping. The throttle control at slow speeds is amazing. And just that instant response is pretty amazing as well. Yeah, I think for people, women, I think sometimes when I've been to riding courses where women are trying to learn to ride and whatnot, it's not as natural, I feel like, the whole how a motorcycle works and the throttle and the clutch and all of the things, that this would be, I mean, it would give you a lot of power, but it would give you a good feeling for motorcycle riding without those things, and then you could develop the rest of those skills, because this is so natural to riding and driving that I think if you really wanted to learn but you struggled with that, which a lot of people do, the clutch control and all those things, I think this would be a great place to start. My range is up to 70 miles, and we are here at Peoria. We are gonna head back towards the dealership. So regenerative deceleration is a really impressive feature on here, because I think I started out, I'm not sure if it was at 80 or not by the time I took off, but while riding on the freeway, I was down to 66 miles. I easily went another 10 to 15 miles around town, back on the freeway, off the freeway, and I'm going to get back to the dealership here with 70 miles still. This was a great experience. Again, I want to thank Myers-Durham Harley Davidson here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, for letting me ride and experience this LiveWIre. I'm super impressed. I think Harley did a great job. I think it's an incredible bike, and there might just be one in my future.